Very disgusting.
It's being called one of the worst eyesores in Mattoon. But no matter how people feel about it, the city says there's not much it can do yet. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. When a brick company went out of business, a Mattoon man bought the zoned property. But the city thinks it's getting out of control. We're going to let you be the judge. It sits between Charleston and Broadway. WCI3's Caitlin Connolly with us now. And Caitlin, just seeing this, the overhead shot of this place, that is a lot that he's keeping on this property.
It is. Here's an actual shot of it right now. Now, he says he's keeping steel, brick, and wood there. All things he says are recyclable and he can sell, but the city says this is getting a little out of control, and not all the things he's keeping in there are what it's zoned for. Overgrown trees, weeds, and shipping containers for fences. It's not what you'd expect to see next to houses in Mattoon.
It's ridiculous.
But it wasn't always like this.
It has escalated in its severity in that time as well. In 2015, you can look back on the imagery from Google Earth. It was somewhat more organized. You can see it's fairly overgrown.
Tim Quackenbush owns the property next door. In 2015, he bought the brickyard.
In this case, unfortunately, we've got an industrial zoned area right in the middle of a bunch of houses.
Matt Frederick says they've been working with Quackenbush for years about his properties.
It appears that he's got a lot of scrap wood, scrap iron.
The zoning allows him to put recyclable materials here, but the city says it's getting out of control.
Like with anything, over time it gets worse.
And the neighbors say it's hurting property value and bringing in unwanted guests.
It attracts the animals, the smells, the mosquitoes, and it needs to be cleaned out.
The city says they appreciate how he's been more than willing to help before, but this time it's different.
The question is can we convince him to, that the things that we feel are really rubbish and debris and garbage, if he feels that they're salvageable items, that's where the issue is going to be.
Quackenbush wouldn't go on camera, but says everything he owns has a purpose. He's more than willing to work with the city, but ultimately, it's his property. Quackenbush said that the police chief asked him to meet with him. That was supposed to happen today, but when I talked to Quackenbush, he said he's too busy right now. He has 30 days to work with the city before he must go before a judge. Jennifer.
That is a lot
Yes.
of a mess. All right, thank you so much.